So in this video, I will be showing you how to check a site in Ahrefs. So this is still one of the basic steps, the steps at which we gather basic information about the site. So this is, I think, also the step you should always take when auditing a site to get the whole picture to get as much information about the site as possible. So let me show you this on the example of my client site. In the further videos on this guide, I will probably change the example side, but for now, let's do it on my own website. So I have my site is already added to Ahrefs, so I can just click on it, okay? So this is what you see once you type the domain. So what you want to see, what you want to check is generally they're those doctor metrics, which of course have nothing to do with Google, but kind of give you an idea of the site's authority, at least for Ahrefs. So you may want to check the number of back things, whether the number of backlinks thinks like many times greater than the number of domains. So for instance, if you have like one domain and a million backlinks, then something is probably off here. So organic keywords, you want to check whether the site has at least some organic visibility. So here you can see the backlink profile, whether it's growing, whether it's kind of falling. So here you can see that it is growing so that there is an upward trajectory. So it's okay, right? You want to do the same with organic search to see whether the site is growing. Maybe there was some Google Core update and maybe the site suffered after some Google Core updates. So the chances are you will see here, you will see that here in organic traffic, so always take a look at that. You may also want to take a deeper look at organic keywords, what positions those organic keywords have, what pages rank. This is not an in-depth counted audit, but this is the general overview for you to have an idea of the site. Okay, and you may also check broken backlinks. This is usually something to pay attention to. There are no broken backlinks in Ahrefs index for my site. Top pages, this will give you an idea of the best pages of the site. When it comes to organic search, this is not always 100% true if you compare it with Google Search Console or Google Analytics. But generally, this is kind of okay. This again gives you an idea, and if you are doing an SEO audit, you should always check that because at least I always provide some extra tips on possible ways to improve their site further. And one of the things I do is I look for web pages that rank on the second page of Google, on the second page of results. And I sometimes offer some fixes to those pages, or I suggest writing new topics. So for instance, let's see organic keywords here. Let's filter positions from 11 to maybe 20. Apply now they are automatically sorted by volume, and maybe I can find something here that can be further improved. So this is usually these are the keywords that can be worked upon can be improved. And if you don't have access to Google Search Console or Google Analytics, and sometimes you don't have access to those tools, if you're auditing a site, then you are left with that. And SEMrush, so definitely take a look at that, okay? So what else? Overview. We were there already. So I think that for the needs of this gathering basic information, this is more or less everything we need to have here. You may also take a look at outgoing broken links, okay? So we can see that. I can actually improve these two. You may also take a look at competing pages. This is usually also something, but this is more of a content side of things, but why not take a look at that as well? So, okay. I can see similar articles to MineLink intersect. Again, a very nice feature of Ahrefs that lets you compare your site with your competitors and see the links which you share and the links which, for instance, you don't have and your competitor has. So top pages, something I already did top pages. You may also take a look at organic keywords, new to see if there are some new things. Recently, some new keywords appeared recently. And you may also take a look at movements. This did I click movement. Not really movements, and you now can see whether the site is going, whether things are going. Okay, what types of keywords are lost? What types of keywords are gained? This is more of a content visibility, as I said, kind of analysis, but I always like to do that as part of the technical audits. Maybe my audit shouldn't be called a technical audit, but simply a full SEO audit, something like this. Okay, so I think that's it when it comes to Ahrefs and gathering basic information about the site you were just about to audit.